Hi, this is Whitney, and this is another short video that I wanted to do that's informative in nature and of course not legal advice, but just speaking on general principles. And this video is about spousal support. I get asked this question a lot. Do I have to pay it or can I get it? The answer is, like any good lawyer, it depends. It depends on a number of factors. Virginia law has laid out several that the court and we have to consider in determining an award of spousal support. Some of the factors include how long was the marriage, what contributions, monetary, did someone make, and non-monetary. It's not just who worked, but also who kept the kids, who kept the house, who paid the bills. Those are also contributions the court is going to consider in awarding spousal support. What was the standard of living during the marriage? Why did the marriage end? Was there adultery? Was there cruelty, desertion, things of that nature? Who was at fault? What's the need of the spouse requesting it? Are they someone who stayed at home for 20 or 30 years, raised the children, took care of the home, and this was by agreement, and now they're getting a divorce and they've never worked in 20 or 30 years and they need help because they don't have work experience, maybe they don't have a degree. It's going to take them time to get back up on their feet. And assuming the other person has the ability to pay, then spousal support may very well be awarded. But it's not just the other person's need, it's the person paying, it's their ability. What is your ability to pay? And your debts and your obligations and your house payment and your car payment is also taken into consideration. What, after all of your bills are paid, do you have left over? Now, I will say, if you're looking at paying spousal support, you're not going to get out of it by saying, oh, well, I could eat out left and right, or I can spend money however I want to spend it. To some degree, we need to look at what are your reasonable costs and what are your expenses. And on the flip side, we also have to look at what are the reasonable costs and needs of the person receiving it. So you can see why the answer is it depends. It's often kind of a sliding scale. It's looking at all these factors, financial and otherwise, that the court's going to listen to. Spousal support, it's hard to come up sometimes with a hard and fast number depending on which court you're in. Presumptively, there are some amounts in juvenile court, in circuit, there's some more flexibility there. But spousal support is certainly something that we can help navigate. It's usually a negotiation and it goes back and forth, and several of the factors I've discussed here are what we have to talk about. I will say, if you're going to be receiving spousal support, you also have a duty to mitigate any need, meaning you have an obligation to maybe try and work some, whether it be part-time, full-time, just depends on your circumstances. But you do have that duty to mitigate as well. So there's many factors that go into spousal support. And I am happy to help you navigate those, talk about those. What does that look like for you? And I have experience in litigating spousal support. And I hope that you would consider maybe making an appointment with me if that's a question that you have, and I'd be happy to help you. I also can help you determine maybe if your spousal support needs to be modified, or maybe there's a reason it should be terminated, or any of those following issues can also come up with spousal support, and I'm well equipped to help you with those as well. Again, I appreciate your time in watching the video. I truly hope you have a great day. As always, if you'd like to make an appointment, the number is 276-477-1422, and we look forward to seeing you soon.